And I'm actually going to double out to Mantine here. Excuse me, Mr. Mime here. Anticipating them to want to go out to maybe their own. Or even get up a spike. Yep. Their own rhyme. Brother! Father! And now we're going to deal with a game with no rocks, whereas I have a rocker either way. So, that's nice. They actually crit me. Yo, what's up guys? We got pokeaim here with another Pokemon Sword and Shield Showdown live. This time we're featuring Mr. Mime. I got this nasty plot Mr. Mime team from my boy Soul Gazer with a lot of fun Pokemon. We got Hazards. I've been testing it a bit on the ladder, so it's been fun. We got Hazards from Garbodor. We have our Spin Blocker here, as well as that set that I fought the other day, which was really annoying when fighting Gore, guys. I'm gonna be honest. We have Combine Alcremie with enough speed for Beware. Sandaconda for the rocks, and then Choice Scarf Passimian to round it up. Also have a secondary team as well from Eevee with this really cool Mantine, Rapid Spinning, Mr. Mime, and then just like Stealth Rock and whatnot. So, it'll be a fun one because Mr. Mime actually has a really cool role here in being faster than the entirety of their team. And Hazards up early are very nice. Unfortunately, this is the type of game where I don't like, I'm going to be hazarded by them, but my hazard is so good in general, too. How do I want to deal with this? This is their Sticky Web. Passimian's going to be nasty under webs as well. I love Sandaconda early. Mr. Mime's role will be to outspeed you and mess everything here up, so that's going to be really nice. It's going to be faster than all of these, so I actually want to try and spike up early if possible. So we'll go Garbodor as they go Rose Raid. Worst case, they put me to sleep, but I'd rather get as many hazards up as possible because that's going to help Mr. Mime out, I think, in the long run of this game. And me being especially defensive means that I can actually deal with this Pokemon decently well. And we're actually stomping Tantrum here because Gigalith might be their main switch-in, or they go for Sludge Bomb, which does absolutely nothing, despite them being a Life Orb variant. In fact, Rose Raid being gone is great for Sandaconda too, so we'll follow it up with a Gunk Shot. Obviously, full hazards up are never something you really want to see, but me having a Mr. Mime just helps out either way. And in this scenario, you're still a pretty decent switch in. Knockoff is super good versus them as well with hazards. Sandaconda can come in. I don't think I'm that worried about Passimian because of what I have in the back, so I'm just going to go for the Pain Split there, as my opponent goes for the Psy Shock. And if I'm not mistaken, Passimian knocks you out. I'm just going to put this in the calc real quick. Because, again, with hazards up, man, Passimian plus Mr. Mime just straight up go in. So let's see. Check right now, actually. Because if Passimian knocks you out, then that's my play. Otherwise, because Mr. Mime doesn't knock out Sigilyph guaranteed from that part, I think it's actually not even a roll. I think it's just always Sigilyph wins, but Offensive Defog, U-turn does that little. If I get rocks up, Mr. Mime can beat down everything in their team. And so can Passimian. The other option is go Sandaconda. Mr. Mime, Freeze Dry to 75 to 88. Heat Wave knocks me out, but then I can U-turn and then go for a knockoff win from there. But I need Mr. Mime in this endgame, so them being Psy Shock is a little bit But I mean, Alcremie is also a win con too because it comes in on Passimian. So I do think I go out into my Gourgeist here, and I just go for Phantom Force because I'll be faster. That doesn't matter at all. I'm max attack, so I think I'll KO them or be very close to a KO there as they go out into Gigalith. And that's something I actually need weakened. So Phantom Force and the Power Whip should be able to knock out Gigalith here. And that means that Mr. Mime is going to have a lot more fun. Exactly. Great. So that's gone. I don't have to worry about you at all. I'm still faster than the Sigilyph as well. And just Phantom Force once more. They have no answers for this. I'm pretty sure this is Silvally Ghost as well. And this should be able to get rid of the Galvantula with the sand. So again, like Gourgeist was very strong there. I think it was just my best play. But I was just running the couch just to see if I could knock off and abuse it. But getting rid of Gigalith, Galvantula being essentially gone. And oof, the fact that they went Passimian there is so big too. Actually incredible. Because I can safely go out into my Sandaconda and take a knockoff from them. Yep. And proceed to get up rocks, which should be knocking out the which should be knocking you out. Just glare. Hey, get my sand back up too. Glare the Sigilyph, and we'll just go for Rock Slide here. They should still be faster. Yep. But I get my Defiant boost, and now my Passimian kind of just kills things. So I'll go ahead and give him my kill. And then I still have Mr. Mime in the end game to knock out what I'm assuming is going to be a Silvally Ghost. Could be wrong though. I'm assuming that's Silvally Ghost, like I said. I don't need this Pokemon. Oh, they're Life Orb. Interesting. Let's go for Phantom Force. Basically, if I lived a hit, I would be in the other dimension and I can hit them strong. But you can bring on my Creamy here. It is Silvally Ghost, as expected. I simply just go for Dazzling Gleam and then Mr. Mime cleans up. There you go. Mr. Mime is faster. Psyshock will knock you out, and then Passimian should die to the hazards. Perfect. And that was the heavy duty boots plus Mr. Mime putting in some work right there. So fantastic. We got our first win with Mr. Mime. Let me look for a game with Evie's team, and we'll just be going right back and forth. Obviously, you know, Sticky Web is a little bit interesting here. In this one, I have Rapid Spin on it, so that'll be a lot better. But they do have some threats like Phalanx. Ooh, Scarf Shadow Ball is so nasty in this game, actually. Yeah, I love Scarf Shadow Ball. I love Vileplume in this too. And you just simply win if I get rid of Ninetales. But when I see webs, I think have fun. I think I just lead off with my Scarf Rotom and click Shadow Ball because the 2-KO's Galvantula doesn't care about Thunder or Thunder Wave. Rabbit Spinner is Mr. Mime. Little bit worried about you, but I have Mantine to help deal with you as well. Mantine can actually endgame sweep very easily. And this is just such a favorable lead for me because I'll be able to 2-KO them. Whereas they can't beat me down fast. Like if they want to get up the webs, they don't have a Shadow Ball switching after. So yeah, just such a great start. Funnily enough, the replay that Evie showed me of the team was like the exact same scenario, almost the exact same team. But yeah, just a nice little Shadow Ball here. Can't do much about it. I'm assuming maybe Phalanx might come out, and that's something I actually have to hit with a Shadow Ball again. As they go hard, Ninetales is also a fine play there too. You can spin decently. I don't want to go hard into Mantine. I definitely... actually, hard Mantine's fine. Yeah, because that doesn't do much at all. And in fact, I can just go for Rain Dance here. And Rain Dance not only would get up my Swift Swim, but I can throw off a Hurricane. I'm Life Orb. And I can knock out Roserade. If they go back down to Ninetales, fine. Mantine can potentially win. Like on its own. So even if they go back on to Ninetales, it's still like the same situation. I actually managed to hit the Ninetales right there, so fantastic. I get up the Rain one more time. And I can safely go for Roost here as well. So it's just the same scenario. Like this Mantine is just so strong versus them. And they don't even switch back, so that's great. Get rid of Roserade. This Mon, like I said, might just win on its own. Potentially. I just want to make sure I play the versus this right. So I do think I switch out into Calyx on the Rapidash play rough. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up Stealth Rock because what I'm assuming they're going to do is go Phalanx, right? And then I'll go out to Rotom and trick them, lock them into whatever move they go out into. And as long as Phalanx is locked into what I'm assuming to be Throat Chop or Zen Headbutt, Steelix will wall it. So, exactly. So, like, I'm going to get my rocks. They're going to go for the no retreat. I'm going to get in Rotom. I'll be faster than them. And I can go right for the trick. Yep. Lock them into whatever move they go for. And they cannot switch because they no retreated. And I want to say I beat them 1v1 with this. Yeah, that is 17. They actually can't switch, so I can safely click Protect in between as well. Obviously, losing my Scarfer means that the Silvally Ghost is a little annoying, but it also shouldn't be able to break through me, period. And Steelix, and my end game now with Rocks up involves the same thing, Mantine in between. And again, they can't switch because they went for no retreat. So I think that was a really, really favorable start Plus, Mr. Mime can get off damage on Silvally if need be. So, look at nice little Steelix go. Hey, go ahead and get that recovery, buddy. But this is like the team just being like a really cool competition as well. Composition, excuse me, not competition. Give me that. Alright, so I mean, 70-something% is great. Oh, my Steelix don't even care that his throat is chopped. Silvally Ghost comes out. We're gonna Earthquake because they're usually Swords Dance, exactly. Get some damage off. Do you have multi-attack or? Okay, just making sure. This isn't gonna do that much. That is actually a lot more than I thought. I'm gonna be honest there. That's a good amount more than I thought. But even if they SD here, it doesn't matter. Like that's a good play. But I just need the recovery for to be able to deal with Ninetales. And we'll go ahead and throw away Liepard here. So the multi-attack. I get to bring out Mr. Rhyme and throw off a Psyshock. I'm faster because of my... And this is going to be really cool too, because if he goes out into Rapidash and goes for Swords Dance, I basically Rapid Spin into Encore. Watch. I Rapid Spin here if he SDs, because he has to. Oh, I guess he's Choice Band. That's cool too. Choice Band or Choice Scarf, whatever. I just Earthquake to get rid of Ninetales. And that's fine. That's completely fine. Basically, had my opponent click Swords Dance there, I Rapid Spin, I would have been faster, and I could have Encore locked them into the Swords Dance, and then I would have beaten them with Freeze Dry from there. So Mr. Mime would have been able to do its thing. But I don't have to click Protect ever with my Steelix. I'm in a favorable position. I'm not going to give my opponent an opening. And yeah, that's a good game. Nice. But yeah, Mime did its job, outspeeding Silvally, and Steelix super did its job, but dealing with Phalanx was kind of textbook there. Like I knew how I was going to deal with it going in, and I knew that Mantine would be a very, very, very big threat. I'll pause it until we find another battle, guys. I'll be right back. So we're actually fighting and opposing Mr. Mime, which is pretty cool. I love my hazard setter in this game. I love Garbodor, its ability just to get up hazards here. And Gourgeist to hopefully block the hazards. I'm actually pretty weak to my opponent's hazards too. But luckily, like they do have 2 spinners as well. But luckily, Passimian's close combat is very good if I can get rid of the Ghost type. But yeah, I think I'm going to try and Spike Stack them. And maybe go towards an endgame Mr. Mime sweep. That's only possible if I can weaken a Scavalier with spikes, which is why I'm going to go for that. I end up bleeding off with Machamp. I mean, it's going to do a ton, right? That Machamp is going to do a ton to me, but I still think a spike early on is the best play. Alcremie is also incredible in this game after Calm Minds, right? Mystical Fire dealing with a Scavalier, which is why Spike is going to help me out, and being able to deal with Machamp as well initially too. They do go out to the Rune, and yeah, I'm going to get up as many hazards as possible. That's the game plan versus this. I want to get up as many hazards as possible as they go out to Turtonator there. And I'm assuming their plan is to maybe Shell Smash and try and Rapid Spin. If they Shell Smash, my Passimian should be faster. So I'm going to sub up. I'm going to go Gourgeist just in case they try to Rapid Spin immediately. That's like my Gourgeist's role. As they unfortunately miss. I'm sorry about that. Like I couldn't do that sucks. But basically the goal is to sub up until they Shell Smash. Or get another miss, and then Phantom Force them, and then Revenge Kill them with Passimian, because Earthquake is also hella free. Now they do have 2 spinners, which sucks in this game, in this case, because I might just be giving up one of my blockers, but again, I did that just in case they miss, and also I'm stalling them out of Fire Blast, obviously, which could help my Alcremie beat them 1v1 too. And I actually kind of hope that they go for the Shell Smash here, that way I can knock them out with Passimian guaranteed. And again, that was what I was going for. Like potential misses there. They have 1 Fire Blast left. So that's their last Fire Blast. Perfect. I mean, I dodged a bunch. The initial one probably would have knocked me out. It might have been close because considering Gourgeist is decently bulky. Then again, this is Gourgeist small, so it's not that bulky. But hazard damage on Turtonator. That's one of their spinners. As they drop. I love how every attack they're going for is missing, whether it be intentionally or not. It's just funny to me. I feel. Anyway. Passimian into knockoff. seems to be the best play. I get rid of Turtonator. I can deal with Mime. And most importantly, I keep hazards up. Yeah, I know I'm getting lucky, guys. I know. I can't do anything about that. Fire Blast was a great play initially to block to answer like my Gourgeist. Shell Smash would have given them the same thing if they could Shell Smash into Draco, and it might have been actually a giant threat. But yeah, I still have my Garbodor alive, which is very important for Rillaboom. And again, like depending on the Mime, if it comes out and it takes hazards, it might be Choice Scarf. So that's something to keep in mind. But if it is Choice Scarf, then I think that my Mr. Mime wins the game immediately. Unless it's Assault Vest Scavalier, because I feel like +2, I'll knock out a Scavalier with... No, that's not your setup. Also, the damage calc is really off right now. It's saying Abomasnow Focus Blast, but that does nothing. Right, there's a Scavalier. If they knock off my Choice Scarf, I lose my Revenge Killer to Mime, but I have you. I actually think it's in my best interest to get rid of a potential Assault Vest on them as they go for close combat there. Oh my gosh, it does so much damage. And at this point, I'm feeling like my Sandaconda doesn't do much, though it will be able to live one Mega Horn, and because of the defense drops, I should be able to knock them out. With the, I also live in Ironhead, but I should be able to knock them out. With Earthquake, I live that really well. There we go. Go ahead and give me that. Perfect. That's perfect for my my Rhyme, especially because they're probably gonna, or Mime, excuse me. I keep going back and forth. Especially because they're probably gonna go out into either Rillaboom to attack me, which will give me Garbodor, or Mr. Mime. And if they go Mr. Mime, I 100% click Glare. Actually, I'm pretty sure Earthquake knocks them out. Actually, yeah, like if they do that, that's fine too. So I wonder if there's Scarf or not. I don't want to test it. You know what? I kind of do, because I feel like I can set up on... If there's Scarf with this, I'm pretty sure I set up with my Mr. Mime and win the game. So, we'll go for a knockoff here. That should even knock out Eviolite Mr. Mime, unless they're max defense. And even if there's Scarf Rillaboom, I'm pretty sure Garbodor plus Out Creamy wins me the game because I'm max speed Out Creamy, so I'll be faster than an offensive Machamp. Smart play on my opponent's side, going hard into Machamp. Bring out Creamy here. Oh boy. Let's see, baby. Nice. Alright, so again, still going decently well because my Mr. Mime is being posed or set up to win, potentially. Of course, I guess Rillaboom could be Scarf too, but that means my Passimian. Oh, that means Garbodor. I mean, that's the reason why I have Garbodor alive, right? That's why Garbodor has not taken any damage. Like, I have a few win cons in this, and obviously with Turtonator missing, like, that opens up a lot for me, too. The fact that the Rune is not very strong is also a big thing, I think, as well. So let's assume they go Mr. Mime, because this could be the Rest Talk Mr. Mime. I feel like I fought this guy before, and he was like a Rest Talk Mr. Mime. With Rapid Spin Rest Talk. Is this the same person? Because Mr. Mime definitely doesn't knock me out if it goes out to it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I knock it out with Mystical Fire. So I think they have to go Rillaboom. I think they have to go Rillaboom. Leo? Huh. Really? Because I think I beat you 1v1. I mean, definitely if I boost up enough. You only have Will-O-Wisp versus me. So if I boost up enough, I definitely beat you. Let me actually Mystical Fire immediately. Yeah, just in case they go hard Rillaboom or into Mime. There we go. At this point, like I said, I literally have Garbodor for Rillaboom. So if they want a Wood Hammer there, they'll be taking recoil, and then what I can do is Stomping Tantrum, so I hit an attack. Yep, that's Overgo. I'm gone. Let's find out the Choice Scarf here. And if they're not, it doesn't matter, because at this point my own Mr. Mime wins. So go for knockoff. Knock them out. Their Choice Scarf, they outspeed me, but there's no move they can lock themselves into that I think will beat my own Mr. Mime. Especially because I'm heavy duty. I mean, I'm heavy duty boots as well, so I'm immune to their hazards. I'm also pretty sure Rune gets 2-hit KO'd. Oh, maybe it's not. I want to win the game with my Mime. No! That's unfortunate, man. I wanted to win the game with Mime, and I mean, I was setting up for it, but then I, dodged a million fire blasts from Turtonator, and that obviously made it a lot easier to, to win. Oh, I should actually put the other team in a poke paste too, because I haven't done that. Yeah, let me do that. But I gotta leave y'all the team. There you go. This team's gonna be a lot of fun. Let me leave this as well for my buddy. Where's Pedro? Mr. Mime Team number 2. There you go. Alright, belly button fetish. Very similarly. Oh, hello, Grandpa. Very similarly, they have they have Pokemon that I'm faster than. This is the reason why I'm using Mr. Mime, right? Faster than you. This is always Choice Scarf. You're a problem, but I have Steelix to basically defend against. And my gosh, do I love Liepard in this game. But endgame, Mantine can win if it sets up on Rose Raid, potentially, if it's not Sleep Powder, because it kind of just kills everything. Hurricane, Surf. This is a very big problem. And so are you. But I have Vileplume for that. Because this is definitely guaranteed Scarf, and because I have a guaranteed switching for Cinccino as well, I'm leaning towards Liepard as a lead because Throat Chop is really good, right? 1 resist, and it's going to take like 30% anyway. And if I want Mr. Mime to do anything, it's actually really solid here because it's a good spinner considering Psyshock hits Gigalith and this pretty hard. So we're going to go Liepard early because basically everything that Liepard doesn't like as a lead, I have switch-ins to. I already mentioned Cinccino gives me Steelix. Their spinner is not as good versus me as mine is versus them. Mainly because I think Steelix is going to be working overtime in this game. Also, how much does... I bet you Bandit Sucker Punch does 1,000,000 damage. They could U-turn here, though. But their team is definitely composed of setup hazards and go from there. I'm actually grateful that they went out into their Gigalith because I get a huge hit off here with Body Press. Like a huge hit off on Gigalith. And that's going to open up that door for Mime a lot. And I'm actually... I get what they're doing. They want to weaken me for Cinccino, but I'm going to go for Rockster. I'm assuming they're going to do the same. Yeah. The reason I did that play is because rocks are going to really let my banded Liepard go in. Throat Chop is going to kill everything. And again, this Mon in general is just so good. It's so good. But Gigalith going down early means that Psyshock can pick up KOs immediately almost. Immediately almost. Rose Raid comes out. Tough turn. Tough turn. Mantine's role is to be a scarf. Rotom's role is to be a nice little scarfer here. That's a tough turn here. I think I'm leaning towards Vileplume because I can deal with Passimian via... Okay, great. I think that was the right play. But I can deal with Passimian via Rotom and via Mantine. And I'm actually going to double out to Mantine here. Mr. Mime here. Anticipating them to want to go out to maybe their own. Or even get up a spike. Yep. Their own rhyme. Brother! Father! And now we're going to deal with a game with no rocks, whereas I have a rocker either way. So, that's nice. They actually crit me. Which is kind of annoying. I'm surprised. I would have locked them into that and then went for the Psyshock there. That was kind of the thought process behind that. And now I'm in a situation where, oh crap, they have Curseland. So, Rose Raid is going to die. If I get Psyshock damage off on you, I'm pretty sure I can win the game with Mantine. So I'm actually going to go for it. Yeah. Especially because now I get in this. And I'm going to click Choice Band Play Rough. That's going to knock out Cursula. It's going to smack Passimian. And I'm basically, I made that trade so I can get a KO here. Right? I can make the Throat Chop play and play it a little bit safer. But nah, I'm going to get my KO right now. They're definitely specs. Yep, perfect. So now Sucker Punch is poised to win. And I'm assuming they U-turn. Safe, smart, doesn't lose them much. But I can still get my effect score, so this is why this is my play. They actually close combat here, which is fantastic. Because I get to Sludge Bomb safely. The main reason I'm Sludge Bombing is I weaken something. Actually, the best play I have here No, Sludge Bomb's great. Sludge Bomb's great. I could go Rotom, which covers them staying in and switching out, and I can Volt Switch to Rotom. That might be better, considering they can go Cursula. I'm gonna make that play, because it covers them staying in, predicting me to double. And I guess Strength Sap technically deals with the majority of what they could do. And I suppose hitting Mr. Rhyme with Sludge Bomb... Let me just Sludge Bomb. Let me do that. If I get rid of Passimian, then they have nothing to Revenge Kill my Mon. And that's not going to be faster than me. There's no way. Yeah. So you can go ahead and give me that recovery right now. Alright, so Cursula being gone. Great. Cinccino still annoying. Mime annoying. But now Throat Chop basically gets a kill. So I have 5 Pokemon. They have 4. And that makes a difference. Completely. I don't need this mana. Again, I'm dealing with Passimian via Sucker Punch. Plus, you're not going to knock me out anyway. Oh, frozen. Are they going to Rapid Spin here? That's a god play. I mean, that's pretty big. They might Rapid Spin, considering they can weaken me down, but... Let me just Sludge Bomb. So if I got the damage off on them, I'd be able to kill them with Mantine, and I'd be able to set up Mantine in the face of Passimian, which would be my overall end game. I would have won the game already with Mantine right here. That's not going to end up happening, though. At least not right now. Because of the freeze. But I got lucky last game, so I'm not complaining. I beat him with Sucker Punch anyway. I beat him with Licks. I just want the damage, that way Earthquake Steelix gets me a kill too. That's not going to be the case here, though. Alright, luckily they go for that, which means I can go out into Liepard and just click the Throat Chop and pick up my KO. Choice Band Throat Chop is a KO on everything. The only Mon that might live maybe is Cinccino. But if they give me Mr. Rhyme, rocks are guaranteed up. Oh, never mind. You should die. Well, you don't die. Close. I always go Steelix here. Smarter than the U-turn. They're probably going to bring out Rose Raid, which is, again, is very smart. And now I'm looking towards an endgame of Sucker Punch sweeping. Let me get a little bit of recovery as well, because if they Leaf Storm, I get my kill with Liepard. Then they click Close Combat, and then do I win the game with Mantine plus Sucker Punch? I think I do, because these Pokemon have to attack, but I don't want them switching back and forth. So I'm trying to make sure I have a guaranteed endgame here. I feel like Earthquaking is the one that involves that the most. Yeah. I feel like that's the play. Because I Throat Chop here to get my KO. And then Sucker Punch will knock out Mime. Yeah, I think Steelix was the sack, and then keeping Mime alive, keeping Mantine alive is better in the end game. I might have miscalculated something, but we'll see. I mean, we'll find out, you know. I just don't, like, I didn't want to lose to them. This is where that freeze sucked, because I didn't get the damage off on Rhyme to win immediately. Simeon comes out. Rotom is my play, and then they might knock off immediately. U-turn is just by far their best play, though, as they knock off immediately. Okay. This lets me U-turn on them, though, here. Oh, I get the best turn possible, literally. Because now I think I win, almost guaranteed. So, yeah, we set up the rain here, because I can switch up moves. They lost. Set up the rain, go for Surf. Mime comes out, go for Surf. They didn't even Rapid Spin. I go out to Liepard. Yeah, that was not their play. I went for U-turn because, well, they choked. But I went for U-turn because if they went Rhyme, I could go out into Mantine and then switch back out to Liepard. And then if they locked themselves into something with Passimian, I could win the game immediately. I basically won the game immediately if they locked themselves into something with Passimian because of the chip I got on Mantine. As you can see, the Surf did 51%. U-turn would have done a lot. U-turn would have done about half, and I could have went right back out into Liepard and then taken their Freeze Dry and clicked Throat Chop there. But because they made the knockoff play they did, they set up Liepard to win in its own position there. So, you know, allowing me that position to win. But yeah, Mr. Mime overall, Very, very fun Pokemon. I'm enjoying the RU tier. I can't wait to like have it stabilize a little bit more and just climb up. Like I'm actually laddering up on a few different alts. I've been doing that for OU because SBL. I've been doing that in UU just because I love UU and I'm enjoying UU a lot. And then also, you know, I'm on the council now, so I kind of want to know what the hell I'm talking about. And then I've been doing that for RU too because I just like it. So like when I record and like I have specific alts where I test squads, and also even on these alts I test squads too. But just because I want to get better. Like I've actually been, funnily enough, I've actually been reading Mr. Jambat's book, rereading it, and you know I'm trying to get back to tournament shape and whatnot. I feel like I can still play this game and do completely fine and beat down people, but obviously the tournament stage is where I have to prove it. But thank you for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. You know, helps my channel out. Tomorrow I'll be featuring the final Pokemon, which is Colossal. And then we'll be going from there. Probably have Wi-Fi battle starting the week after, and just friends live and a whole lot of stuff coming to the channel. But yeah, thank you everybody for all the support. It's been you know, a hell of a ride, and I sound like I'm like quitting my channel, but I'm not. But yeah, I'll see you guys, and thank you everybody for all the support and discussion videos. They've been a lot of fun just talking about stuff, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying that. But yeah, I'll see ya. Goodbye, my friends.